Welcome to the Mystic Syndicate's A Princess of Celene, a Dungeons & Dragons custom content podcast.
We're live. Welcome back, everybody, to the Mystic Syndicate. I am your host and Dungeon Master, Brian, and this evening we are on episodes 80 and 81. That's a pretty good milestone for us, I think. After the last couple of episodes of people dying and all that sort of good stuff. But no, welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good evening. I believe this, I'm not sure though. We'll see exactly how far they get into it this evening, but this may be the penultimate episode before the finale, which I believe is going to be next Thursday. So we're getting close. It's I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's not a train coming at me. It's just a light at the end of the tunnel.
We can run faster than that. We can stretch it.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been kind of. It would have been
this
kind
point
of
where
cool.
we can ask what could possibly go wrong.
Oh no, there's tons of possible situations, but there's going to be a lot of really cool things that are going to happen this evening that a lot of people, well, maybe not a lot of people, but maybe Ed will be happy to see. So we're not a lot of people.
Oh shit, we're going to get the whole airship fleet.
Toby. We're all going to be.
If the airship fleet shows up, man, I am going to be fucking ecstatic because I'm going to be promoted. If it's a fleet.
You're going to be promoted.
You're promoting yourself all the time. What are you talking about?
How many titles have you given yourself?
Well, at one time I had like 20 different ones. So.
Yeah, I think we could just make a montage set of just all the titles.
Oh, there we go. That'd be something.
Yeah. So, alrighty. But before we get started, I wanted to, in this season of thanks, I definitely wanted to thank you guys for showing up and playing for the last 2.5 years. I would also like to thank those who watch, maybe not watch religiously, but watch sometimes. Big thanks goes out to you guys and to our viewers and to people who listen to the podcast. It's been a really good run, I think. I've been very, very pleased with it. This is one of those adventures that every time I walk away from the table at the end of the night, I feel good about it. I really, truly do. And I've ran some campaigns before where I could not wait for them to end, where I was like, just please put me out of my misery. This was never one of them.
He really enjoyed killing you.
Yeah, I enjoyed killing Kelex more than anything on the planet.
You're telling us we should work harder at this.
I feel the love.
And I will probably do it again next week.
Third time's a charm.
Well, Brian, on behalf of everybody else, I'm very happy to say I'm pleased to know that we give you a happy ending every time.
Once again, Ed montage.
On the montage. But let's go ahead and jump into introductions.
Melinda's eating and on mute, so wait.
And on the montage. Right? I mean, that's par for course.
Be nice to me.
Why?
She's had a hard.
Why?
I would love to see the video of me running through Walmart chasing my student. I'm sure the security guard is like, she got to catch him. It was awesome.
Anyway.
I am Melinda. I play Grenna Babbleboots, a gnomish appearing ranger.
You could just say Faye.
Why should she start now?
Yeah, it's a little late now in the game, I guess.
Yeah, so close to the end. So close.
Yeah.
Well, she may be Faye, but she doesn't ever look like herself. I think she's looked like herself once this whole time.
Kudos for sticking with the lie. Way to sell.
I had a plan. And then you guys ruined the plan. So then I had to adapt. So you would just stop ruining the plan. That would be fine.
Yeah. Now, Mike's going to say, wait a minute. They're stopped talking now, so I can start. And then we'll talk.
Yeah, we got to wait. Everybody needs to chime in when Mike's about to talk. So.
That is also definitely on brand. I'm Mike. I play Kiffi Blackhammer, a dwarven cleric of Fortubo. On to you!
Actually, I'm down this way, I think. I don't know where I'm at. Hi, I'm Ed. I play Lord Ambassador Tomas Waverly, Sky Marshal of the Realm, and Guardian of Greyhawk.
That's it?
That was actually pretty light, Ed.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm a little disappointed.
I'm saving it all for Brian's happy ending later.
Ooh. Make that public.
That's all on you, man. Literally.
I want to come back to something. We need to do the Oriental Adventurers like Brian was talking about and just totally make a mockery of it. How many happy ending jokes could we make in an Oriental Adventurers adventure? We would need a counter.
I think until we get banned from YouTube.
Well,
Is this where we speak with like really terrible Oriental accents and drop the L and add the R instead? That would just
And
be.
my artist named Hayden.
I think that would be hilarious.
at least once an episode, somebody's going to go, "Me so horny, me love you long time."
It'll probably be you, Ed.
You. Okay.
Starting at the bar or at a sauna.
Hello, I'm Pav. I play Kelex Zelenen, a human paladin of Heironious and possible sleeper agent. Sorry, that was an inside joke with Brian. But never mind. Keep going. You're muted, Ed.
Which is good. Which is real good.
Well, if he gets to be a sleeper agent, I want to come back and I want to play Toby against the party.
So, I'm Russ. I play Járngrímur töframaður Halldórsson. And,
Next.
no. and Yarn has a statement for Tomas. Fuck off all the way.
Was that
How's that different from the last statement?
Yeah. It was hilarious. Didn't you know that?
No,
Okay.
you failed.
Nice.
Well, I am Glenn, and I play Timble Snivenblaven, the true gnome. And I'm an artist. I've had the good fortune of slumming it with these fellows for 79 episodes.
All right. Well, excellent, guys. So the last time that we were all together, it was an interesting couple of episodes. You had returned to Greyhawk. You had seen that there was an earthquake upon your arrival, these obsidian obelisks with these silver veins popped up through the ground, creating all types of chaos. Magic, the actual fabric of magic was being bent and perverted. And you saw that there were mages and sorcerers, wizards, and that type who had fallen to ruin because of it. You had received a special message from Vitram Harefoot, and you arrived back in Pellic at Madame Plum's, and you walked in, had a very, very interesting conversation with Adra, the drow sorceress, who was accompanied by several of her drow Shadowblade warriors. Afterwards, Timble had words with Vitram and was kind of, but not forcefully, kicked out of Madame Plum's.
Always happy to leave that guy. cesspit.
And then you all had decided to find rest at that point in time and wait for these obelisks to actually coalesce enough arcane energies to see exactly what will happen next. And that is where we are at this evening. Also to add in there, Raven had appeared. She had fallen under some a brutal pummeling from her undead servant Mortimer, who thankfully it was tiny. Raven's golem was able to stop the attack and actually turn Mortimer into a pile of dust with a couple of real quick blows. So yeah, you guys are still in Pellic, I believe. I don't think you guys went anywhere else. I think that's where we closed up shop, if I remember.
Yep, we're still in Pellic.
Yeah. And so...
Guys, I've been thinking.
Fuck.
As everybody's bailing for the exits. The magical effect that's happening on the fabric of magic. It's also there's an effect on undead. So I'm thinking that there may be a divine answer to fixing this. That's not my wheelhouse, but I'm just looking at the different flavors of magic and flavors of things that are going on. What do y'all think?
If it's tied into the obelisk, remember we tried divine magic and that didn't seem to be effective at all.
It saved our ass.
It was effective in a regard that it knocked us all out.
I would like to, remember what happened to poor Kiffi's hammer.
Yes. But what would have happened if it wasn't divine?
Well, so remember what happened before that. Fortubo said, "You're all are on your own, basically."
And I tried to.
I missed that.
Yeah, me too.
And I tried using a divine spell, and that didn't seem to have any impact. I'm not saying you're wrong, Jarn.
But you're saying he's wrong.
I'm just saying that's
No, yeah,
100% probability.
I did divination, and basically, Fortubo said we're not allowed to intervene. So we gotta do our business here without.
Big heroes.
Big damn heroes.
Big damn heroes.
You're right.
So can I get actually a quick kind of a recap from the DM here in regards to, did we actually learn anything? I mean, what we learned from the events in the last couple episodes, did we actually realize who this, why is this taking place? Who's this? Who's possibly the big bad? And I think it was Asarak, right?
Right. That's correct.
Okay. But there was one of you who had a dream and saw something. And I think we covered that.
Oh, Lordy.
The pillars with the silver light, the silver veins of light running through it. Does anybody remember that dream?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going through my notes.
Yeah, but I've slept since then.
You guys need to stop sleeping. Need to cut
That's the only thing that's keeping me sane right now. So,
all right. So
can I ask a question? Who had the dream? Can you give us a hint?
I believe the person who had the dream actually was Ed.
Oh, wait a minute. You had the one where you left a coin. Was that it?
You're muted, Ed.
I mean, I've been babbling here for all this time. Shit. I remember leaving the coin. Is that the dream you're talking about, Brian?
It was the one where you see what you could believe is you see two of those pillars in a long it's like a very long chamber. At the very end, it looks as be some sort of altar or some sort of slab. And you see a hand reach up and grab this skull, this jewel-encrusted skull that has jewels in its eyes, and they place it upon, this creature places upon its head.
Okay.
Toby with the skull helmet.
Yeah, this was a dream. I thought it was more like a vision, like when everything was going down. I didn't think it was a dream. I thought that was... Okay.
Vision, dream, sure.
Vision, dream, yeah.
It was a vision quest.
Which is an excellent movie if you've never watched it.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Do we, now that we've been a little more worldly traveled, can I recognize what the god of the altar was?
There was nothing etched into the altar or anything like that. It just seemed more like it was some sort of raised slab. I mean, it could have actually been a sort of like a what is it called? Like a tomb, like a standalone sort of burial. Not a sarcophagus, but something close to it.
Gotcha. And out of that, then, when I reflect upon it, am I able to, like when Conan goes into the tomb, it's, where roughly it's Aquilonian. Can I tell it maybe type of region it is? Wet region, dry region?
No, it's completely subterranean. This location, so you're not really. There wasn't a lot of detail. The real thing that drew your attention was the greenish clawed hand that reached, and then you saw it place it upon its like bald skull or bald head. Its eyes flashed with a glowing green light.
And when I recognize, I'm the only character that has not met Toby, but when I described that to the party, did it sound like it was a Toby incident?
Yeah, after you had described him,
okay.
Yeah, it matched. Even though when they last saw him, he was kind of burnt up and kind of nasty looking. It did seem to kind of.
No, we saw him at the stupid docks.
Oh, that's right. You guys see it. You did see him at the docks in Krakenheim. That is true.
But that was post me having this vision dream. So
right.
So
now I have seen Toby. Okay.
And of course, I think if I remember right, Billy has said he was there once.
So could the magic compass show the way?
Yeah, I was getting there.
Oh, well, I got there first.
Okay.
Well, I think the magic compass, what is it doing right now?
It's sitting in my hand going, where the hell was this? Where the hell was this? We're trying to find Asarak.
Good.
And also you remember that you do have the book that Shira wrote. So that also has clues in it that might be helpful to you.
All right, we're taking the book out. We're looking through the book. We're trying to find clues.
Okay. So yes.
Location clues.
Okay. So from what I gather, everybody is here for the most part, including Raven. And so all of you are going over this booklet. You are reading it, trying to get some ideas. And you are finally able to get kind of a generalized location, but it is still kind of vague because this was done like over 500, 600 years ago. It's been a really long time since Shira and her fellows, which if you remember, there were only 3 survivors. There was Shira, there was Moore's Ivy, and there was Yusuf.
That's right. I did say Bilius. It was Moore's Ivy who told us he had been there once.
Yeah, Moore's Ivy had been there, Shira had been there, and Yusuf, who is now dead. So, but one thing that is really interesting is there is a part in there that Shira had wrote concerning portal stones. There are stones that once arranged in the on the sides of the portals inside of this tomb can change locations either within the tomb. What Shira not what Shira wants, but what Raven wants and has requested that is if you can, she would like for you to bring some of those stones back with you.
Any reason why?
She has a theory that she wants to. She has a hypothesis that she wants to test to see if what she believes it'll do will work.
Sure, why not?
And for any of you scientists out there at home and say it's fact, most of your things are just theories, which are educated guesses.
You are so full of shit, your eyes are brown.
Okay. So, but yeah, she asked that you could bring some of those with you if you survive it, of course. We shall see.
She's so optimistic.
What region, I mean, did they kind of give us an idea where it could be located right now?
So it is further to the east. It is still within the Flyness. But an exact location is not quite known. As you do know that these obelisks have not appeared in the Elven lands. So the Elven lands have not been affected. So you believe that this is strictly just a Flyness issue. But other reports have came back to you that other obelisks have been seen in other countries. They've appeared in Valuna. They've appeared in Celene, of course. They've appeared in Furiandi, and also Ket has had one or two. But almost every country is somewhat affected by this, as the arcane energies are actually being siphoned away from the land. And the
Brian,
mm-hmm.
in the last adventure, I seem to recall we were trying to determine where all these popped up, and is there a pattern, like is there a map or anything, like a graphic that
not at this.
I thought we had determined they were along the ley lines.
Yep. Yeah, they were along the same ley lines as some of the phase stones. If you guys remember when you were talking with Bartholomew, that he explained a little bit about ley lines and how the phase stones are aligned upon those. Of course, like when the veil is the thinnest is when people can cross over using those stones to the Feywild. But you see that these stones are not of Fey origin.
And from my understanding, none of these have popped up in the Fey.
No, the Feywild has not been affected whatsoever.
What about the Misty Veil?
Well, most people don't like to go to the Misty Veil because it's a pretty dangerous place, so there are not really any reports coming from the Misty Veil.
I want to go to the Misty Veil. Well, that's where I'm taking my land that I'm owed. So
we've got Furiandi, we've got Valuna, we've got Ket, we've got Greyhawk,
Starich,
Imbecile.
Yeah, you got the Principality of Villic. You've got where is Ed's people from? I can't remember. Yeah, those people. Yeah. So you do have reports of other sightings of these things.
And obviously in the Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
What's the farthest sightings from east and west and north and south have we received? I know.
Okay,
sorry.
So and that's like, thanks, Pav. Damn it. It's like, hey man, what's the names of all the Shadow Blades? Dicks.
Well,
that wasn't me. That wasn't me.
You're welcome.
2 down.
Did they show up in the county or the Duchy of Ernst?
Yep. That they do.
All right.
So yeah.
So basically everywhere that's on my freaking map. So.
Everywhere that's on your freaking map. The furthest west that you know of is Nyrond. They have appeared there. The furthest north is a place called Stonehold. It's way past the Griff Mountains to the north. So, yeah, there's and as far west that you know of, Kaoland, the Yeomanry, of course, and the furthest south, I think, would be the Sea Princes. But that is what you know of these things.
So Shira has less knowledge now of the location of that cave as the Archdruid than when she was younger.
So what she remembers is that there is a town, a very small town called Turnsmay. And she remembers going to Turnsmay. And Turnsmay was where they had kind of made a base camp before they assaulted the cave. The cave was due east of Turnsmay. And she remembers that Turnsmay is in the Duchy of Ten, Tenh. It's not too far away from the Griff Mountains. It's quite a trip. It would be quite a distance for you. But that is what is in the book.
Where the hell are the Griff Mountains?
Okay, so if you can find the Duchy of Ten,
I got it.
You'll find the Griff Mountains. If you find Turnsmay, sorry, Ternsmay, it is, according to the book, the cave is actually due east in the mountain there. Good times.
Map reconnaissance. What can I say?
Okay. Any other questions? One other thing that the book states is the myriad of traps that were present. A lot of them that they sprang intentionally so that others who would follow would not fall to their peril by them.
Got to bring some red shirts.
What fighters are for?
The Paladin. Send the Paladin.
Why not?
I keep coming back. Why not?
So I think we're not going to get our answers here in Pellic. I think if we wanted to do some more research, we'll probably need to go back to Greyhawk City if we want to do.
Actually, the Griff Mountains butt up against the Frost Barbarians. So it's close to Krakenheim.
Don't you have a portal you can go through to Krakenheim?
No, I'm just thinking our information, like resources, the library and things like that, other knowledgeable people might be on Greyhawk City. I don't know about Krakenheim.
Brian, I'm assuming we're speed reading this book. Is it a big tome, small book, or
no? It's actually pretty small. What it does is it just kind of goes through room to room that they went through. And she was doing this, of course, but she wasn't writing the book as she was going. This was all, of course, after the fact. So, and of course, Shira is a pretty astute elven druid. So you get a general idea that she was trying to put as much detail as possible. It's definitely not a dry read. It's one of those ones where you're hanging on the end of your seat as you're waiting to see who's going to die next. That sort of thing.
It's Pat.
Yeah, it's sort of like if somebody wrote a book about your all's adventures. Be like, who's next? Oh, we know who it is. It's Pat.
It's Pat.
It's Pat.
No surprise ending there. Well, maybe we could. I don't know. Maybe I'm grasping straws here. Maybe we could go talk to Shira, see if there's anything maybe in the book that she may have just missed out.
Well, who's the two adventurers that have traveled and documented so much?
The Bow
brothers. We could talk with them also.
Yeah,
like I said, Greyhawk City would be where all our resources are at for get information.
Okay. So, Yarn, I need you to make a Constitution save.
You shouldn't eat that breakfast burrito, man. I'm telling you.
This is the worst.
I swear, it was beef.
It's the faux turkey sandwich.
The faux turkey.
It's the faux turkey.
11.
Oh, okay. So around you hear, it sounds like a crack of thunder, and it literally shakes the building you're in. And as you do so, things feel it's like there is a strong smell of ozone. And as you do so, you see Yarn lose consciousness and fall to the ground. He's not dead. I didn't kill him. He's unconscious.
Yes.
But you guys it's like the room has been pressurized. Your ears pop. And like I said, there was a brief flash of lightning through the windows, and then Yarn hits the ground.
If you render say
ominous at all. What's out
Kelex,
the window?
So Grenna, you're going to run to the window and look out?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so as you're looking out the window, you can see one of these obelisks, and you can see that these silver veins that are running through it are highly, they're so bright you almost have to hide your eyes because they're so bright. But now you can see that there is actually power is actually coming from them, and it seems to be heading in a different direction. But there's also another beam of this arcane energy and light is coming to those obelisks. So something is now drawing the power from all of the obelisks, that everything that it has been collecting over the last day and a half. Actually, it's been more than that because you guys were out for like 3 days. So it's been like a week of these things drawing energy down, is now going to where it is focusing, to its focal point.
Which way is it heading?
You're looking at probably a north by northwest sort of direction. But right now, the person who usually wields the compass of unbelievably cool powers is laying on the ground, kind of like, but he's not dead. I did not kill Yarn.
I'm rifling his pockets, looking for the compass.
Oh, good. Good. The bag of a devouring attaches to his hand.
All you hear is the screams of Tomas. Tomas's screams cut the air. Oh, Lord. So eventually the pressure equalizes out. Everything seems to be better, and Yarn's, your eyes flutter open as you're laying there on your back, just sort of staring up at your friends.
Wow, I picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue.
Well, it's all heading in the northeast direction.
Northwest.
West. East, west.
Did you say northwest? Seriously?
It's fine.
Northwest?
Yes.
Yes.
That's that way.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Northeast. Sorry, that was my fault.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
No, that's me.
I thought you. Anyway.
North by northeast.
Well, if it was coming from the Griffin Mountains, from where we are, it would be northeast.
Yes, you are correct.
See? I'm smart sometimes.
You're smart all the time.
Okay, where's the crickets?
I was saying, at least he didn't say smart ass, but
yeah. Guy's got to be faster on that. Okay. So, yeah. So what are you doing? Yarn, you are now once again conscious. You feel a little weird. Yeah. Okay. Put him back in his chair that he fell off of.
Yeah.
Come on, Grandpa, get up.
All right. I'm going to sit back in a corner with my little anti-magic.
Be careful in this room.
Yarn, you okay?
Beats hell out of me. What the hell happened?
You took a nap?
Yeah.
Energy went northeast.
Okay.
So I'm guessing we're going northeast.
And this loud voice came down and said, "Don't use fireball anymore."
And is that energy still being siphoned, or
yes.
We still see it? Okay.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
Okay.
It probably looks like the Northern Lights, but different.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it.
I rolled a 29 on the persuasion that he's not allowed to use fireball anymore.
Well, there are only three options. Either it'll work normally, it won't work at all, or holy shit.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah.
You're listening to Boob Talk by Tay and Prack.
What the hell was that? No, you're not listening to Boob Talk. Unless these are the boobs. Okay, so what's the plan?
Well, guys, what do we want to do? We need to get to wherever it is it's going. We obviously now don't need to go to the Revo Brothers because we know where the hell it's going.
North to Alaska.
Well, I did send the Sky Fleet up to your hometown there, Yarn, so the Sky Fleet's ready to take us anywhere we want to go.
I thought the Revo Brothers was more together.
More
information cost.
I hate to say it, but that's not a bad idea.
Woo!
I can't tell you,
motherfuckers.
I can't tell you how badly that hurt for me to say.
I'm still kind of surprised at how much Ed thinks he has control over shit.
It's called being delusional, and it's role playing.
Oh yeah, it's and you nailed it on 2 ports. Yeah,
and you haven't had enough beer yet.
as eager as I am to head out to deal with this threat. I think Timble has an idea. We need to get some more information, maybe something to help us fight whatever you're going to deal with.
Okay, here's my problem.
I know it's a plan and we don't do that, but
here's my problem. I don't know how many more spells I got left.
Just go with 0 and we'll be fine. So if anything works, we're ahead of the game.
Put a sword in Yarn's hand. Here you go. Figure it out.
That's okay. I've got 2 levels in fighter.
It's true.
Why don't you please just speak English? Maybe I can understand you.
Okay.
We are not going down that path because you guys know I will get out of control. So
I say we go talk to the Revo brothers, see if A, if they have any ideas of what about this, B, if they have any information, and C, maybe they've got goodies that might help us. And then
here's a different one.
Wait a minute. Are you drinking an IPA?
No.
Or is that hop something? A winter?
Yeah,
the winter. Yeah, winter white ale's
I
not too
had a
bad.
stressful week at work, and I went to the grocery store on the way home, and apparently I was so stressed that Russell has to drink for me because
She bought almost a case of beer.
I can take one for the team there, Yarn. I love it.
Nope.
I say we go see the Rebos, and then we catch the sky. Tomas totally believes that the sky ships are going to be waiting for them in Yarn's homeland. So and they've had plenty of time to get there. So.
does Raven have any idea if she would be able to get us to Greyhawk? Is she planning on coming with us the whole way? Or is she going to be waiting for a return?
She said most likely it would probably be best. I've got a lot of things that I have to clean up. I do have other towers which have other undead in it, and I certainly don't want them breaking out and destroying the local countryside. So I can try to get you to.
Is there something near? Maybe we have places close by, because we could get in Celene some griffins to ride.
Said I have nothing in Celene. I do have a tower here that I haven't been to yet that I have to check out. But
so we're in Pellic.
Yeah,
so
you're in Pellic.
Yarn has the tower that has the portal.
Yes.
So is that affecting portals or just?
It's affecting spells, and especially like those types of portals. Like I said, it especially with the situation with portals, it could either work perfectly, it will work kind of, but you may end up appearing between the location that you want. And the worst case scenario is it turns into a blender and shoots you out at your location, and they have to put you together.
It's all good.
Kind of like a transporter accident, right?
Oh,
it's exactly. It's a Galaxy Quest. Yeah, it's exactly like Galaxy Quest.
Inside out and exploded.
Did we ever determine, Brian? It's only affecting Arcane, but not Bardic and Cleric, right?
Right. It does not seem to be, and it doesn't affect nature. It doesn't affect druids or clerics or paladins or. So with bards, there's certain arcane spells that I think they are of arcane origins, and now I think all of your sound spells are totally fine.
Right. So anything that basically you can assume anything that my musical instrument is the spell component.
Yeah. Yeah, if you have to use your musical instrument, it's totally fine. But if you like share spells with like wizards or sorcerers, it's gonna get a little dicey. And of course,
they they share spells with us because bardic music is the oldest form of magic in the world. You know, music saves the world, and we are the people that can.
We are the world.
We are the children.
We need initiative. I'm rolling attack.
And
I haven't had enough yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, Brian?
Excuse me.
Do you really think the next one's going to be the last?
Maybe. We'll see.
A lot of great space we're going. We just don't want it to end. We're going to drag it out as long as possible.
What you got there, Abby?
All right, I'm ready for Ed.
Hold that up a little bit. Let me see the hilt. Oh, I recognize those. Okay, good. Del 10. There we go.
Okay. So
compensating for much.
So
always.
So portals are not definitely going to be a good idea.
I think they're awesome idea. They won't expect it. I don't think
we won't either.
Do you ever wonder why I'm always the last one to go through?
If the fates want us dead, they're going to kill us.
It's because once you go through, the portal closes. It's called common sense. I know you don't understand that.
I have to make a conscious decision to close it. So I could go through, hang out 9 minutes, and come back.
I figure if Kelex survives, the rest of us are good.
You make sure we're alive before you come.
The crash dummy. Expectations.
Oh, it's 4 times now.
So what if we have Kiffi send a sending message to someone in Celene to have them send griffins to us? I mean, that's the only kind of thing, the safest and fastest method of getting anywhere right now.
We can meet them in Misty Vale.
Actually, you know what? I still have the stone to contact. I never say her name. Aristarax. Aravistarax. Yep.
Okay.
I can, we can always take a ride on the back of a dragon if she's available. I don't know. I haven't heard from her in a while, so.
We need to check in on the baby anyway.
And their arcane.
Hers or mine?
They screwed her. Still around.
So
what do you want to do?
What do we want to do?
I'd like the Aravistarax angle.
I want to phone a dragon.
Wait, you say you want to bone a dragon?
Phone.
Oh, phone. I was like, wow, Grenna.
That's aggressive.
Russell hasn't drank enough for me to be like that yet.
She's pulling a donkey.
I will add.
Wait a minute, that show cost $8.
How do you know that, Ed?
Glenn told me.
Okay.
All right. So Kelex is going to pull out the stone. And call to the lady dragon.
Okay.
And see if she's doing well, and then ask her for aid in a ride.
So she says, I will be there within the next few hours.
And I hope your youngling is doing well.
Brian says if I don't do this, they're not going anywhere.
Yes, she is. She's doing quite well. So, all right.
So, Albie, is that Miller?
Yep. Champagne and beers.
I love Miller.
You all spend, I guess, and is there anyone else doing anything super special over the next couple of hours? It'd probably take about 2 for her to get to you.
And Tomas is going to look at the book while he's waiting and like do a deep dive on it to maybe see if there's, he's going to use his history. Maybe he can link some things together, like do a history check. Maybe he can find some other things that might be some clues, because we read the book. I'm assuming we might have missed something.
Yeah. So one of the things that you did notice, and all of you did notice, is that there were, like I said, there were certain stones that once aligned properly into the sides of these portals, into the archways, that they would send you to different places. And you can see that Raven has taken the time to write down the combinations and where they will send you. So it may streamline your search, and it would also probably make your traversing the actual dungeon itself or the tomb itself less hazardous.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can see that there were some definite wicked combinations that if you did not put the right stones in the right place, that they would do bad things to you. I mean, Blender is not just one thing. I mean, it could be a situation where it changes your alignment, or it might even change your sex. Yeah. So, or
let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be.
You didn't even do the best part. Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about sex.
The whole thing into it.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I had an encore performance request by Grenna. See?
Thanks, Grenna.
Fun. I'll join in. It'll be fun.
Don't.
Ooh, a duet.
So,
I have something I'd like to do.
Okay.
I'm going to quietly take a few, 15, 20 to go talk to, what is it, Jihan Sohair?
Yep.
He's in time.
And I'm going to inform him that he should take care when dealing with Vitram Harefoot, that he brought somebody into town that was quite dangerous, just to beware, and that maybe they should start cultivating their own agents.
Okay.
And then I'll meet everybody back up.
Okay. Yeah. So you take that time to do so. You go and see him and warn him about the situation. At that time, just as you were,
who came in?
I'm sorry.
Said I'm just more concerned about who came into town.
Right.
That's something they need to know.
Okay. Yeah, and he's kind of concerned about who. Do you let him know exactly who?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
He needs to know the depth of the concern.
Okay. Very good. So as you finish up with him, you're walking out and you see Pliny, who is the Chancellor.
Yes.
And she's actually walking with an entourage of other ambassadors, envoys, but right behind them is the Margrave, Timothy Trelight. Yeah, he sees you and bows and says, yes, Lord Timble, welcome back. Are you here to take your job back?
No, I'm no longer a lord. I'm just Timble.
Well, very good. I'm glad I caught you. We are on our way. It's going to take us a few days to get there, being that we're in a pretty bad situation when it comes to magic. But we have armies outside the gates right now that are heading to Greyhawk to meet up with a larger force.
To what end?
Yeah. There is... We have been kind of told that the undead scourge has completely overran many areas to the east, and we are going to meet them in battle.
Well, shit.
Said, unfortunately, it does look as though the western part of the Flanness is doing relatively well. The Empress in Ket and I have combined forces to beat back that scourge here in Bissell and in Ket. But it does seem that places to the east are not faring as well, unfortunately.
I will warn him that they may see Aravistarax in the air later this day to not be concerned. We ourselves are heading that way. Is there a place that we can speak privately? And I'll look at the steward, Zohair.
Yeah. Of course, Pliny says, "Oh, of course, we can meet in the conference room." So they take you off to.
I would like to make sure that it's Pliny and the Margrave. I'm not talking openly in front of the other individual.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the steward, he already knows what I'm going to say.
Right.
But you said that there were some other people with them, so.
Yes. Yeah, you can see that there are other ambassadors from other countries. So obviously they are trying to put together a very formidable army, which of course are probably going to take a couple of days for them to get all of that all put together. But it seems that Pelik is the focal point for the meeting of these armies of the West.
Oh, wow. We have truly seemed to recover well on our feet. I will explain to him what happened with Vitram and let him know that we're on the outs. I didn't take it well that he invited a sit down with Adra here without warning me that it was going to be Adra. That was rough. I don't care to be taken into a meeting like that without knowing that I'm going to be in danger to that extent. But I will add that Adra seemed to be on the up and up on providing assistance. I would advise not to take it, but I understand that times may be getting very desperate. So take what you will of that information.
He thanks you. He says that is good to know. Having something that dark and evil here was definitely not just a political blunder on Vitram's part, but of course Vitram is not what you would consider a lawful creature in any regard.
I think it just seemed to me he should have known better.
Well, that is the past, unfortunately. Well, we will keep an eye on that, and we will make sure to start fielding our own agents.
Yeah, and if you need to, if things do get quite dire, at least you can contact him to perhaps get a hold of Adra, and maybe it will truly be quite a response to see that the good nations in league with the Drow. That would historically that would just be wow, what a story. But we're not there.
Right. Okay. So, is there anything else you want to do in part?
Not really. I just
okay.
Too many people here that I still like, and I still plan on, if I survive this, taking my position in the Elven lands. Right.
Okay. So you returned back to. I'm not really too sure exactly where we had you guys. Did you all were you in a tavern, or did you guys stay in Castle Oversight? Most likely, you were just in Castle Oversight.
Castle.
Yeah. So. Except, well, right within about that 2-hour period, you hear the flapping of very large wings as you look out into the darkness. Because if you remember, everything is still cast in this eerie eclipse light. Yeah, half light. So yeah, which makes it all the more eerie as Aravistorex lands in the courtyard and immediately turns into her more humanoid form. As you look out the windows, you can see her as she turns back in. Okay, so.
Hey, good looking. What you got cooking?
She looks at you, puzzled, and chuckles. And she says, so, when do you want to go? And where do you want to go?
Well, I believe we are ready. I think we are eager to be off. Have you heard or seen the issue that's taking part?
Yes.
In the lands? Okay.
Yes.
Do you have anything to add from your perspective?
Unfortunately, this seems to also have some effects on dragonkind. I am able to shape change back and forth. It doesn't seem there's too many issues with that, but there are a lot of spells that I use that are of arcane origin, and I am kind of at a loss. So this is also kind of important to me. So,
are you aware of any of the locations of the sky ships if you can't take us someplace?
I have not seen any sky ships. So,
given your that you're a mother, and that is the most important thing. Do you know of any other patrons along the lines of the good dragons that might lend aid?
I am not really too sure there's any that I know of within recent history. We do not. It's unlike the wizards who have their crystal citadel. We dragons try to stay out of each other's way. I mean, I do know that there are certain dragons around. You had once mentioned a very ancient black dragon that you almost crossed paths with. Let's hope that doesn't show up.
And there's the blue one in the desert.
Blue in the desert, yeah.
The blue in the desert. That's true. But other than that, so.
Well, if we are all ready, and he kind of looks to everybody, I think we're going to be following the light that's emanating from that obelisk over there.
Can we go to Misty Vale first?
What do you need Misty Vale?
He just wants to see it before he dies.
That off the bucket list.
As I understand it, the fey nature of the place, if it's fey, is it still working as it usually is, leading people astray and etc.? Is it truly misty and veiled, or is it actually an arcane thing? Is there? I'm curious of that. It might be a place that should we have need to retire to, because by its nature, people cannot travel through there. Well, few people can travel through there. I want a hole. If I need to go hide away, I'm curious.
So I believe we could definitely fly over it. I figured time would be of the essence. I don't really know about taking you all the way to that location. My fear primarily is that this anomaly will get stronger and stronger as you get closer to its apex. And who knows what that will do to me or and even you. So I believe there may be alternatives, hopefully. But I can take you as far as Greyhawk.
Do you feel that might be their innate magic that might be cause?
Maybe. I'm still kind of trying to put this together myself. she's kind of like, and you see that Raven is kind of in agreement. She says that is quite a possibility. Hence, while I'm surprised that Yarn is, well, I'm not surprised. His bravery speaks volumes. So him heading into the maelstrom is not.
Where else would I go?
Totally.
He's got nothing better else to do.
Unbelievable. But as Aravistrax chimes in and says, I still have a young one to watch after. And even though I feel that if there is a way, or if you can get word to me once you breach, once you breach the tomb, if you can tell me how Yarn is, maybe I can keep the undead on the outside at bay. I can help you in that regard.
That works.
And we are most grateful for your help. Mm-hmm. Any help you can provide.
Sure. So where do you want to go?
Follow the light.
Open lands, but we have to go someplace else.
Okay, so you all take off. You all jump onto the back of this magnificent dragon, and you start to make your way towards the Misty Vale. And it doesn't take a long time to get there from Pellic. It's not that far away. And she does a couple of really wide turns over this, and you can still see that it is with the little amount of light that is put off by this eclipse gloom. You can still see that it is very mist covered, and it seems very dense and dark there.
I'm going to assume that it's still functioning as the Misty Vale functions.
Yes. It doesn't seem like it has been affected in any way. From tales that you have heard before of its as a treacherous a place to visit, you feel that it has definitely not lost any of its potency in that regard. So as you continue to head that way, like I said, she's not going to be able to take you all the way to the tomb, but she can take you to as far as Greyhawk. That's as far as she feels comfortable. Okay.
That's as Greyhawk City's. Yep, works.
Okay.
Closer than we were.
So after about another 3 or 4 hours of flight, you touch down. You do a couple. She does a couple of circles over the city, and you can still see that there is a ton of damage that has been done to this town. You see that bullseye lanterns, large lanterns, have been lit and are sweeping the skies. As you can still see that there is smoke and stuff rising from the city, and they illuminate Aravistrax, but no one seems to be looking to shoot at you. But in the distance, over the castle here in Greyhawk, where the royal family lives, you can see 4 very large airships are docked there outside of moored above the castle. As she
torpedoes on, Captain.
As she flaps her wings into a sort of a hovering position, and then lowers you down into the courtyard right outside of the Crystal Citadel.
Very good.
She immediately turns into her human form, not to, so that she doesn't disturb anyone too much. It was, bad enough. People are running and screaming in all types of directions, seeing, a dragon show up. But she immediately turns, and you can see that you're not too far away from where the Talon and Turkey kiosk once stood. You can see that somebody's actually already started doing some repair work in recreating this wonderful sandwich shop.
Oh.
Well, my lady, thank you again for your aid, and we'll definitely let you know as soon as we breach the tomb.
She thanks you and says, "Good luck. I hope that everything goes to plan, if you have a plan." And she just kind of looks around at each of you and says, "You don't have a plan, do you?" Okay, fine.
Of danger and laughing.
I look at her and I say, I always have a plan.
She was talking about she just looks over at you, Tomas. She said, "Didn't you at one point in time have a plan to kill me?" Uh-huh.
With extreme prejudice.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we were able to straighten that out. And I don't know. Have we?
I'm asking you, Elvis Rex.
I don't know. I was never one who were sitting here threatening to kill you.
I sneak around behind him and get down on all fours, and I'm motioning for her to push him.
She doesn't, but she says, "Well, good luck. Yes, definitely contact me as soon as you are inside the tomb. Even if it's just at the entrance. Do not let me know how Yarn is reacting to the influx of arcane power. If he's laying unconscious, let me know. If he seems to be fine, definitely let me know." And she says, so where are you off to next?
What time of the day is it?
Well, see, that's always kind of the thing. It's kind of weird because the way that the sun is, you can still see that it still, of course, moves, of course, across the sky, but it looks like it's getting closer to where it would become nighttime.
Okay. Oh, it should be easier to follow it at night.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this looks like like Grenna had said, looks like an aurora, but a little bit more explosive, vivid. I don't know.
Tomas thinks about it and says, "I knew a stripper named Aurora once."
Why not? Too bad we don't have fire ponies and we could just chase them.
So
it's the only good thing about that movie. Not the score.
Okay.
What did you say? And his
talking
war?
about the movie Kroll.
And his war?
Kroll.
No, and she says, "And his whore."
And his whore.
No, the score. The music.
Score, not horror.
It sounded like you said. And
the gutter of bad tonight.
You're gonna have
First
to.
she wants to bone a dragon. Now she wants to know about somebody's whore.
Damn.
I know.
It's getting
Enunciate.
Not my fault. You guys are a bunch of inebriated people.
Oh no! You go back and you watch this episode, and
yes.
You hear what you hear.
Yeah.
No.
All right, so we're heading off to the Revo brothers.
Please.
Okay. So as you get closer to the merchant district here, you see that there was a lot of damage here. And within just a few moments, you're standing outside of the burned out shell of the Revo brothers.
Hello?
Yeah, you hear nothing inside. The fires have been put out, but it looks as though the entire building has been gutted.
Is there anybody around walking the streets?
Yeah, I mean, you see people who are, right now almost in still in a state of shock, but they are seem to be coming around.
I find a local guard and ask him if they know where the Revo brothers might be.
Did they survive?
He looks at you and he says, "Sir, I know of the brothers, but no remains were found inside the structure."
Damnation.
Good.
I wish I had more information for you.
Thank you, Guardsman.
I guess it's time to head up to the castle.
I don't know. Do we want to look around the remains of the burnt out?
That was what I was getting ready to say. Let's loot the shop.
Not loot it. Trying to find something to help us.
Right.
Kiffi is going to go to the Temple of Fortubo, and I'll hook up with you guys later.
That way he doesn't see us looting the shop.
No evidence.
He ain't wrong.
Actually, Kiffi, you make a good point. Brian, this is kind of a out of character question. We know that Toby was a monk, right?
Yes.
And they practice. Is there a monk monastery or school in Greyhawk?
There is not one here. You do know that there is a monastery that is much further to the north. But you're also kind of also thinking, yes, he was a monk, but he was also a traveler between realms. And so they may not have the same information that he would have probably had.
Okay.
Because if you remember, he kept talking about a world that had different star constellations in the sky. He was always talking about things that just didn't really make a lot of sense. And what you kind of thought were a little odd, maybe that he was just perpetually drunk, or maybe, but
I think what I was thinking along the line was, could we get any information that would help us understand maybe some weaknesses that monks may have that we could use against Toby?
They're flammable.
Well, besides that,
thank God.
Banana skins.
Yes, yeah. I'm just thinking if there's just something to help us, be able to battle. Because remember last time we fought him, he whipped all our asses nearly.
Yeah, but he was a higher. He had jumped levels, I think.
I know, but I'm just thinking, who knows what he is now?
He's not the first one to kick our butt.
But
I'll be the last.
Kelex doesn't know. He doesn't know much about the monks and how they fight. So he was just thought maybe there was a way of finding a way of helping get past his defenses. I don't know.
We'll distract him with your dead body.
There you go.
But you're also kind of
I have animate dead.
Which may work.
I feel the love.
We're trying to figure out how to beat Toby as a monk. We should be trying to figure out how to beat Toby as a vampire.
No.
Well, that's easy. Everybody knows how to kill a vampire.
Yeah. A vampire monk.
Are there weaknesses?
All I have to do is roll really well.
To count me out.
Okay. So you guys are going to sort of pick through the burned out remains of the shop while.
Yeah, we're looking for the remains of the brothers.
Okay.
There may be anything that might help us.
Anything magic.
I'm more looking for
any information that might help us.
As you guys are poking through here, Yarn, I guess you were using detect magic. Okay.
Would that even work?
Yeah, so I need you to make a percentile check for me.
Yay!
Everybody
Let's
stand
go
back.
with the percentile. All right.
Detect magic. Boom.
30.
Okay. Yeah. It doesn't seem to do as well as you were hoping. But you do pick up something. And it's a very interesting item. It's like right as you would have walked through the doorway when the doorway was still there, there is a gem there. Ooh. And this gem, it definitely is magical. You don't remember ever seeing it before, and especially something that close to the door didn't make any sense. But it is definitely magical, but you don't know what it does.
Wait a minute. Don't touch it. Does it look like the gem I saw?
No.
I'll pick it up with my pliers.
It's a plant.
The plant?
It's planted there. If it's right there, right at the door, I think that's why I was making sure. But be cautious.
Of course.
Can you tell Dwemer or anything like that?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's magic.
Yeah, but what school?
Who the hell knows? I'd have to do the identify on it. So I'll do identify on it. Let's see what that does for me. Whee.
Oh.
24.
It just pretty much crashes as you're casting it. It just does not work.
Okay, but I don't lose the slot.
You
correct?
don't lose the slots. No.
Very good.
No. Yeah. If you roll a 30 or under, you don't lose the slot. It just does not seem to work as well as you were,
Okay.
Or it doesn't work at all. Okay. So you all spend probably about a good hour picking through this place. And what's so sad is that you remember the books and the scrolls and all of the wonderful things that the Revo brothers had are now just ruined. Everything has just been burnt. And it's I would say it's not like the Library of Alexandria burning down, but it's pretty dang close when it comes to Greyhawk. Yeah, so you're kind of it's kind of depressing.
Kelex says a little prayer to Heironious, making sure that their souls find their way to whoever they worshipped.
Yeah. So, Kiffi, you head over to the Temple of Fortubo. And as you walk in, you see that evening prayers have just finished. You see that there are the worshipers are heading out. You see one of the priests there, shaking hands and saying goodbye to everybody and wishing them a prosperous and a prosperous week. He sees you approach, and you see he perks up and he says, Master Kiffi, it is wonderful to see you again. I can see that you are still in search of how to fix this, as he kind of looks up at the sky as the beams of arcane energy arc overhead, heading to who knows where. He says, so how can I be of help?
I am simply seeking solace. We do have a lead, which we are pursuing most ardently. I just simply wish to be in the company of my brothers.
This is probably the best time for you to be here. You had dropped off your hammer here some time ago. You're the one that was shattered. We have been praying. The acolytes, the other priests, and I have been reaching out to Fortubo to see if there is something that can be done. And I believe we have an answer, but I think it would probably be helpful if you would join us.
Oh, this is most unexpected, but absolutely, I am happy to follow your leads.
Okay. So as you walk in, you can see they take you off to sort of like a private sanctuary, and there is a private altar, and you see that there are 15 dwarven clerics and acolytes in here. Each of them has holding a candle, and they have surrounded this altar, and sitting on this altar is your hammer. And you can see that there is a strange silver bluish light emanating from it. But the priest looks over at you and says, I believe that you are the key to its reconstruction.
Cool.
Wow, bros, you guys really went all out. Man, props.
So, what do you want to do?
I will obviously. I guess I will approach the hammer.
Okay. So yeah, as they're all standing around, you kind of join the group. A candle is handed to you as you all start a litany to Fortubo. And it takes probably you believe that you feel that you've only been standing there for maybe just a few moments, but in all actuality, you've been there for over 45 minutes. The power that is emanating from your brothers and yourself, all eyes are closed, and then finally it sounds as though like a very well-constructed bell is struck, and all eyes are opened, and as you all stare down, you can see that the hammer is once again whole. It is restored to its former station. They all step back away from it, leaving you standing there next to the altar.
All right. Oh, I will lift the hammer and turn to my brothers and say, with Fortubo behind us, we can never lose.
And you hear a cheer. You hear a cheer go up from the brothers, and each one of them in turn blows out their candle, leaving only the torch lights. But the hammer continues to glow.
Sweet.
And I have an addition for you. Anytime that you hold the hammer, you use it in combat, you have haste automatically cast upon you, which means you can attack twice with your
Holy
hammer.
Cow.
Does that also include the negative effects of haste?
It only affects his combat. It only allows him to just do 2 attacks. So if he could do 2 regular attacks, but then he also has that bonus, his war priest. So he could actually have 3 attacks at a time.
Nice. Cool.
I was getting to the aging part.
The aging part? No. It only it doesn't do that. No. It does not affect your speed. It just affects your ability to rain blows of righteousness down upon your enemies.
Well, that is definitely on brand. I like that.
Okay. Is there anything else, Kiffi, you wanted to do here?
Well, we'll do the usual liturgical stuff, but do we have a set time to meet at the castle?
You didn't really set any. No one actually said anything. You're not really too sure how long it was going to take to rummage through the burned out husk, which is the Revo brothers' business. Unfortunately.
Well, I'll spend a couple of hours here and, do the usual fellowshipping type of stuff.
Okay.
Maybe somebody brought some ham salad or something. Who knows?
Okay. This is actually
the castle.
Okay. This is actually not a bad place for us to take our session break.
The Mystic Syndicate podcast is the creation of independent producer and host Brian Anderson. Our players are Ed as Sir Thomas Waverly, Mike G., Pav, as Sir Kelex Zelenen, Melinda as Grenna Babbleboots, Russ as Járngrímur, Mike as Kiffi Blackhammer, and Glenn as Timble Snivenblaven. You can visit our podcast page at tmsyndicate.podbean.com. You can also leave a comment and subscribe to our X page at TMSYND. You can also watch our live shows on YouTube at www.youtube.com at The Mystic Syndicate.